The story behind these small steps across a stage began years ago with doctors who told a single mother her son would never walk.
They never expected my son to walk, talk, or anything.
As Austin Treader prepared for graduation, he had gotten used to exceeding expectations. But that wasn't always the case.
The student that sits in my class now it's not the student that sat in my class 2 years ago.
Austin faced challenges from the day he was born.
He was born with his right side paralyzed. They called it right side hemophilia.
And he wasn't a big fan of school.
I knew I had problems, but I didn't really want to show it to everybody. I wanted to be myself wise, so that's why I didn't want to joke around or be funny in class and all that.
But then basketball came along.
He came to me his sophomore year asking me, should I go out for basketball? And I said, absolutely. He's like, well, and he won't even address his own disability.
He told me to go right ahead and try out for basketball.
Austin played for Dixie Hollins High School's JV team his freshman and sophomore years. But when the school hired a new coach, he decided to try out for varsity.
I approached Austin and said, hey, would you mind becoming a manager for us?
It wasn't what Austin wanted, but he took on the responsibility, and when it came time to try out for his senior year, he approached things differently.
I knew I left something down on the table and I needed to finish it going. I
finally came to my senses and said, hey, this kid has to play basketball for our school and our team.
When he sets his mind to something, it's 100%. There's really no stopping him.
Austin's confidence on the court and in the classroom soared.
Here's this carrot that's dangled out in front of him. You get lower than a 2.0, you're off the team. All of a sudden there was this motivation to do a little bit better.
Austin's grades improved and suddenly he was on pace to graduate.
I didn't think that would happen back then.
I never thought he would be able to do it, to be able to make it on his own. And now through the help that he did get through the school and everything, I think Austin can do it.
And he did.
Austin James Treader.
He felt like he had something to prove. And he didn't have to prove it to me or his mom. He's got a great support network at home and here at school, but he just wanted to prove it to himself.
Here's another success story of a kid with so many things that were against him.
I've always wanted Austin to graduate. I never thought he would do it. And that day is going to mean everything to me.
As Austin takes the next step towards life after graduation, he leaves the halls of Dixie with something he never had before, the support of a whole team behind him.
That's the past, and this is the future.